So this is something that I wanted to talk about in some capacity, and that is Farfa got fired. I know that Farfa didn't technically work for Konami, but Farfa did for the better part of 2 years very much worked with the Konami staff in very close capacity. Like you could see here that he got flown out to Worlds. You could see here that he's like commentating. Should have been me, but you know, fucking whatever. Holy shit. He got sponsored by a child. But you guys can get the idea. We've all seen him at YCS's. That Farfa, for the most part, has been like the closest outside of like MSTV.TV, Faramore, and it's kind of it really. He was as close as we could have gone to quote unquote mainstream Yu-Gi-Oh content, because let's not pretend that like MSTV.TV is like the fucking household name of Yu-Gi-Oh content. Let's not pretend like Lampy yugioh and his passion for graphic design is exactly, you know, the main draw for most Yu-Gi-Oh fans. First stream, I love the YouTube videos. Keep it the great work. Thanks. Thank Purin, who's just Rosie, and Doodle. They do great work. But Farfa got fired or let go. Hello, I just want to tell everyone, but going forward, I am no longer associated with Konami in any shape or form. You won't see me doing YCS casting, box opening, or hosting Challenger Cups for a while. Due to creative differences, I'm gonna be on a new journey now. Let's not pretend that Farfa's content and posts were exactly, you know, like perfectly brand safe. If you guys want to talk about old Farfa content, look at like any table 500. Like old table 500s with Farfa, or old like testing sessions or deck profiles like Dark Link Row. This was like one of the best deck profiles of its time and was just so blatantly like, we'll just play it.
All right, welcome to the internationally recognized and critically acclaimed Glasgow Regional, recognized by 48 separate government
Drinking champagne, the classic.
organizations. We have here a deck profile. What did you play and what did you call it?
Right, we called it Dark Link, but some we did in like round 2 coined the term Dark Synchro. So we called it Dark Synchro. It's like Dark Synchro, except you don't play any of the good cards. You just make Link monsters.
You have no way to win the game, basically.
Yeah,
you have no
exactly.
No Ghost Tricks this year for you, Ryan.
No Ghost Tricks, Link
You want
monsters.
to give everyone a chance.
Pretty much
Like you can already tell that this deck profile has no thought. It's just vibes. You may notice that a part of the the playmat is censored. There's a zone that says popper zone, where if you don't know what a popper is, it's like a drug that you use for to get like your pee hard. Konami top tips, all women are thoughts. I fucking love this deck profile. It's actually like a time capsule of like 2010s fucking culture. I think that's called Viagra. No, there's something stronger and better arguably. But let's not pretend that like Farfa's always been squeaky clean. But like ever since he started working with Konami, it's literally been Master Duel. Here's a meme review. Master Duel. Here's like Reddit review. Master Duel tournament. Master Duel. It's very, I don't want to say corporate, but it very much is like Konami is looking over every single one of his videos, and he wants to make a video that does not step on any toes. Otherwise, he will get fired. Ah, fuck. And for the general idea, this formatting of video is, you know, although it's like pretty safe, I will say kind of reflects Konami's overall business ideology, at least when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, which is be boring and lame as fuck as humanly possible. Like outside of the EU streams, for like North American YCSs, half the times we're lucky if we even get a North American YCS. Like fun fact, if you search like YCS Niagara, there isn't any Twitch coverage. If you go to the official Yu-Gi-Oh channel, guess what? Nothing for YCS Niagara. You know, one of the most important events, being that it's the start of a new format and people want to see what people are on. Genuine upside. Is there even an upside to working with Konami? Like, it's very restrictive for no real upside. From what I can look at, it's kind of a no. At absolute best, you are maybe getting sent a box of early product review in order to like, oh, like maybe you can get a rigged box of like, ooh, here's a free like Mole Charmy that we pulled, Bat Chest, you know, like that's cool. But we don't have creator card reveals the same way how Magic and Hearthstone do it. Like one of my favorite people of all time is Trump, like the Hearthstone player, not the politician. Like Hearthstone, will go to their creators, be like, oh, here's a card out of the new set that we want you to reveal to get people, to get like your viewers hyped up. And Jesus Christ, it was fucking ultimate infestation. This card gives you PTSD. This is like the most fucking broken card of all time. But anyways, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, is very much, here's a live stream. Here's like a leak that came out of Brazil of a recycling plant's gold rare Yu-Gi-Oh sheet. You know what I mean? Like, never forget Tatsun getting fucking banned for the WeChat leaks. Like, it's not like working with Konami gives you like any special insider knowledge or can give you like, you know, like any ban list knowledge or anything like that. Like, the creator department, for what it is in Konami, from what I understand, is extremely fucking small. That basically has no real effect on anything and everything. Whereas, you know, like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, you know, at least they have like cool little sets here and there. Well, that's cool. But also, when you look at like stuff that's officially promoted by, you know, Konami, Jesus Christ, they're still on the Infinite Forbidden. We're on Rage of the Abyss. Move on. But when you look at the Konami's like website page, I don't want to sound like a piece of shit, but the average Yu-Gi-Oh player does not know George Kittle or Jamal Williams. The average Yu-Gi-Oh player does not give a shit about like the Shadow Duelist thing that basically just got discovered by Eclipse like a week before the event took off. It's like, wow, great use of money. Thanks for having Zayn Malik hit the gritty. And then like when you scroll, it's like, there's a VTuber thing? There's Team APS and Doppio Drop Scythe. Okay, I guess they had Ninja Sanji here. God bless Rosemi though. My fucking kingdom for our queen. My girlfriend heard Zayn was the Masked Duelist and lost her shit, not gonna lie. That sounds cool. Like, I'm glad that your girlfriend was really into it, but were we as Yu-Gi-Oh players into it? Was it something that we as Yu-Gi-Oh players are into? Like the Noah Lyles shit was pretty cool, but what did Konami really do with that? Who is Zayn? He's the guy from One Direction. Like, I'm really glad that Konami sent Noah Lyles a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. That's pretty swag. But like, let's not pretend that this isn't like the bare basic move that every PR company does. Like the fucking Lexus, the 100 Thieves sent him a jersey. The Senate of Virginia? What was this? Oh. He got named Athlete of the Year. Good job. Like, it just feels that Konami does so much useless stuff. Is that Jeff Bezos? What's he doing here? Is that Justin Wong? When the fuck did this happen? Why did they ever promote this? It feels like Konami will have so many good opportunities to try and get creators like Kriparian, Justin Wong, Rosemi Lovelock, like all these people. And it's like, do people care? It feels like all this time and money is wasted when if you give this money to like, I don't know, if you give this money to like MBT, Gage, whatever, to like run a little podcast or like a series where they could just do whatever they want on the Konami channel, it feels like you'll get so much more out of that by taking like household Yu-Gi-Oh names like MBT and like Nim Nim and Simo or whatever, and then putting them rooms with like fellow Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Like you put them in a room with like an interview with Rosemi, or an interview with like Justin Wong, or an interview with like Noah Lyles, like this sort of like podcast rotating table type thing. It just feels like Konami is like allergic to these sort of ideas for some outdated archaic reason, or just because the NA branch is so underfunded or just not cared about that much that they're just like, why do we even bother? Why should we even try with this? Back when I was into Yu-Gi-Oh, I asked what the difference between MBT and Simo was in a chat. Well, there's not really much of a difference. They're both white guys who wear glasses. Konami not even making good business decisions like with Metal Gear Solid or Silent Hill, so let's be fair. I mean, Konami has to be doing something right if this year has been their most profitable year. It's just at the end of the day, it feels like letting go of Farfa just doesn't make sense in any capacity. Why would they let go of their most famous creator? Why would they let go of literally the cornerstone guy of Yu-Gi-Oh content creation? You can very much tell in my very early content and my early videos, but I was trying very hard to be like super edgy old Farfa. Where's the Farfa video where he just writes the N-word? Where is it? Where is it? Is it gone? No, he took it down. What a pussy. He took it down. It's over. Where is it? But yeah, that's just like my 2 cents on the whole Farfa scenario. I think it's very stupid. I think that letting him go was like a very dumb decision, and that Konami should try and work with creators more, both online and offline content, both at events and at the local level. Honestly, not even joking, give content creators like boxes of product and be like, hey, these are bounty packs, and we want you to give these out at local events. Like, you're a bounty duelist at every single locals event, and we want you to, like, you know, sort of honor code it and that sort of deal. Like, That's all they have to do. It'd be so easy. It'd be so cool. But that costs money. Thanks, Konami. Konami ruining everything yet again. Thank you guys for watching, and tell Konami to work with me, because I'm definitely not a brand risk.